A good crowd filing in at Turner Field in Atlanta. It's the Mets and the Braves, and it comes your way next. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Daniel Murphy will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Daniel Murphy.
And they get him off balance that time as it's slapped the other way to short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Juan Lagares will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strike.
The next pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortune.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Michael Lee waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. On the move is Murphy. Fouled straight back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count offering on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Michael Lee will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 46 now for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Into the box, number 3.
Number 3.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 32 home runs and 108 driven in.
Let's get it going, Gray.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Number 30 will stand in now. And as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves as announced by manager Fredi Gonzalez. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ender Inciarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
The 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box now, Tyler Pastornicki. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and could be a long day.
Brian Lee will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Play 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Brad.
Here comes a 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. The Mets lead it 2-0. David Lee will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Michael Kadire will get his first cuts here. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Cut that runner down.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just one out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're up 2-0. DJ Peterson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, DJ Peterson.
First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting fifth, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now. One home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now here's the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Pitch on the way. They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Now the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Number 16 will step in now. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Payoff pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Number 34 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Daniel Murphy will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here, so he's pitched him smart so far.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Arismendi Alcantara makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, he's got to be thinking, that might be the hardest ball I hit all year. Why does it have to be right at somebody? Hey, nobody said this game was fair.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Number 34 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. What a stop. Throw. Got him. Oh, what a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, number 3. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
The 1-1 home. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Stepping in now, David Lee. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Number 16 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Michael Kadire will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Tyler Pastornicki will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Tyler Pastornicki.
Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman,
Brian Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
DJ Peterson will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Brian McCann will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Go Braves!
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Seth Lind is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 34 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Get the double play for crying out loud!
Comes set, now the pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. A tag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
He's trying to run!
1-0 pitch now. Here's a ground ball toward the hole and through into left field. It's a base hit.
Concentrate on the play!
And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Go back to New York, man.
First pitch to him.
Swing and
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
double play kills the inning.
Ready with the 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And he is in there.
This guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
Into the box now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Let's kill the inning right here, okay?
Now the 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Oh, that's just a great at-bat right there with 2 men on base. This one finds some real estate out there, and he was not going to be denied as he makes it all the way up to third base here with a 2-run triple.
Into the box, number 30. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Don't give up the run.
Here's the 1-0.
Swing better.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
All right, Dave.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, they're setting up away, and you'll see him go out of the zone to help him out. Hey, as a pitcher, there's nothing you like more.
Standing in now, David Lee.
Ball.
The
Go.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 home. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Hitters count 2-0. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 8-0. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 2-2 offering. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Again, a 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Number 16 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on, Brad. Come on.
First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And now a pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Arismendi Alcantara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2, here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another payoff pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Kadire.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Are you crazy, Blue?
The next pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 home. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-1 home. Sinker misses, ball 4.
It's hard to believe that for all the runs that have been scored, this is just their first walk of the ball game. What they've gotten, they've had to earn it, and they're going to get another base runner right now.
Number 34 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kick him off first base, you hear?
And here's the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Get the easy out.
He's set. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's another 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Arismendi Alcantara will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Freddie Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign.
Move that runner over.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He waits. Now the pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2 with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Let's get the runner across.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Tyler Pasternicki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Go.
Now the first pitch. Here's a... Oh, it's off the third base bag. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless. And the runner is in from second.
Well, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Brian Lee will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing with that.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, this was do or die out there. You can't fault the effort, but I think if he takes a deeper angle and just tries to play this on the hop, he probably could have prevented that runner from scoring. Instead, he essentially plays this into an RBI triple.
In now, DJ Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Line drive now. Let's go. Let's get a couple
Comes set,
runs.
now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Ready now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled back. Here's another 2-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And Kadire will make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back here at Turner Field, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Number 50 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Braves, number 50.
Juan Lagares will step in. An RBI singled his last time around.
12, Juan Lagares.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a ball popped up. Playable behind the plate for Pierzynski. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Stepping in now, number 3. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Number 30 would be next. Here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 30 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Inciarte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Vic Black will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. A.J. Pierzynski will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch.
Here's a 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready now. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Number 16 waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
He's set. Now the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Now another 0-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Let's go line drive.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the belt, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Yuri Perez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Well, a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Jay Lee will slide in now and try and work out of this one.
Number 20, Jay Lee.
Ender Inciarte will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Second and third, 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now the 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 8-3. Tom Wilhelmsen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
David Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 1-0. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Inciarte comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Michael Cuddyer will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 to Cuddyer. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next is Brian McCann. The 3-1 coming. Line hard into left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll swing at the first pitch and ground it foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Tyler Pastornicki will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Baseman, Tyler Pastornicki.
First pitch coming. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard but foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Into the box, Brian Lee, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, You know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready on 2-1. 3-1 now. Here he comes, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
DJ Peterson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Another chance out there at shortstop. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see it. He's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Matt Carpenter will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Now the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Juan Lagares will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Michael Lee will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Don't let him score, you hear? Let's get this batter out.
Here's the first offering.
Strike.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Turn 2 now, let's go. Let's keep him right there, man.
He waits. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Here it comes, 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
A deep breath. Now the 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with one away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
.0 on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Stop cold, right there.
.1 on the way. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Boy, and with the bases loaded, he's definitely pitching tight out there right now, and you can see this pitch not even close to its intended location, and as a result, it's going to cost him a run.
Woo! Don't let him score here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
Number 30.
Jason Grilli will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Grilli.
Number 30 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. Simmons, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
David Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Three runs already home here. The next pitch. He got the high fastball there and he popped it straight up. Pastornicki is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. Sixth, seventh, and eighth place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets are out on top, 11-3. Bobby Parnell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Lagares is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Number 16 to try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Center fielder number 8, Arismendi Alcantara.
Arismendi Alcantara will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Go!
And here's the first pitch. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Joey Turdoslavich will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
2 out with the man at first. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
A 2-1 offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Ender Inciarte will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 11-4. Good night from Atlanta.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Turner Field, 50,096. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.